Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tila's Trendy Haul. On today's tutorials, we are going to be learning how to make a flare skirt or a flare top. So it could be a 180-degree flare, 360-degree flare, 720-degree flare, but I'm going to use a skirt to show you a guide so you can apply the same method for your top or your skirt. You just need two things. You need your waist circumference and then your top length or your skirt length. You are going to take your waist circumference here. As we earlier said, one finger inside our waist circumference, and if you are making a peplum top, you measure your top length, but if you are making a skirt, you measure your skirt length. So here we have 26 as our skirt length. It could be a 3/4, it could be a long skirt, any of your choice. So I'm going to be using my 4-month-old baby as a guide. I'm going to be using her waist circumference and then her skirt length to show you how to cut the kinds of flare we want to cut. So we need some calculations to be able to cut our flares. We are going to start with our 180-degree flare. So I'm going to be giving you the formula for getting our 180-degree flare. We need our waist circumference plus our zip allowance divided by 3.14. Our waist is 18 plus our zip allowance, which is 2 inches, divided by 3.14. we'll have 20 divided by 3.14. Our answer is going to give us 6.36 something, so approximately 6.4. So after getting this 6.4, remember we talked about our skirt length. So I'm going to take this 6.4 and add to our skirt length, which was 10 inches, plus our hem allowance, which is 1.4. 0.4 for the waist and 1 inches for the down. So in total we have 18 inches. So we are folding everything by 18. So for the 180-degree flare, our total answer, we had 18. So this is 18. You make sure it's twice and 18. So you are going to fold your fabric into 2. 18 2 times. You're going to fold your fabric into 2 like this. Just follow the process. We had 18 2 times. Then we are going to make a shape like this. A shape like this. So I'm going to be marking 18 round. Dots very little. See where my hand is, up here. Round. Like this. Like this. And like this. So we're going to cut it out because we only need 18. So we keep this aside. Then we remember the first thing we got was our 6.4. So you are still going to go round by 6.4 and then you cut it out. This is what we'll have here. For our 360-degree, I'm going to be showing you 2 ways to get it, which is our waist circumference plus zip allowance divided by 6.28. So initially our width plus zip is 20 divided by 6.28. Approximately we have 3.2. So this 3.2, we are going to add it to our skirt length and our zip allowance, our hemming allowance. Our skirt length is 10 plus hemming allowance, which is 1.4. So approximately when you add this thing together, it's going to give you 14.6. So the other way to be able to arrive at this 3.2 is to divide your 180-degree flay. That formula, look at it here, the 6.4. If you take 6.4 and divide it by 2, automatically you will get 3.2 here. So it's either you're using this 6.4, the formula for getting your 180, you divide it by 2, or if you are doing your 360 straight, you just do this thing and you still arrive at this 3.2. For our 360-degree flay, we have 14.6. Now this is not tricky, but you pay attention. We are going to mark, let's approximate it to 15. So 14.6 is close to 15, so this is 15, another 15, like we did twice in the 180. Now the difference is that we have to make a square. We just did once, but on the 360 we first mark 15 twice, and down here we'll have to still get 15 twice. This is so we still have to get 15 two times. So you make sure the fabric is going to be enough. So this is my first 15. It's folded this way, like this. I would really have to cut this away so that we see. Then the second folding is still the 15 two times. Remember, we are using 14.6, but 15 is the closest, so I don't want us to have any shortage. So this is what we are going to have. There's two opening by this side, there is no opening here. After folding, we are going to cut out. So we are going to mark our 14.6 round, mark at short points so that it's going to be easy for you. 14.6 round. So this is what we are going to have. Then here we are going to mark 3.2. Then we are going to cut out. And this is what we are going to have. So after having this, you can see there's no opening at the sides. So we are going to open one side like this. The volume of this one is different from the volume of 180-degree flay. Now for our 720-degree, there are still two ways. You know, I'm always going to give you the easier way or any way you want to go about it. It is either you are using your 180-degree answer, you divide it by 4. So our answer was 6.4. If you divide it by 4, you are going to get 1.6, or you are going to do your waist circumference plus zip allowance divided by 12.56. 18 plus 2 divided by 12.56. So 18 plus 2 divided by 12.56, that is 20 divided by 12.56. After that, you are still going to arrive at approximately 1.6. Same answer. Please try it out. So the 1.6 plus our length, which is 10, plus our hemming allowance, which is 1.4. So this is what you are going to get. 1.6 plus 10 plus 1.4. So we have 13. For the 720, I'm using a paper because I have to cut twice and I don't have enough fabric. So everything we calculated was 13, including sewing allowance. So because of illustration and then my paper is not enough, I'm going to be minusing 1 inch, which we are going to be using 12. So I'm going to check 12 here, 12 here. Then you fold like this. You just fold it the same way you did the 360-degree flay. Same way. Then 12 and 12. Same way you did the 360 is the same way you are going to do your 720. This fold, you are going to be cutting it twice. So now we are going to take our 12 round. So mark it at several points. Don't be in a rush, so that you'll be able to get a very, very nice circle round. So when you are done doing that, you draw your line like this. Then for the calculation, we had 1.6. So you are going to go 1.6 round. And then you cut. So we're going to be cutting your fabric twice. So I'll cut 2 of this paper and then we'll join it and see what it looks like. So we are going to have 2 of these, even on the fabric too. So you see there is no opening, so you are going to open one side for each. You open one side like this, and then you see open the other side. Like this. So we are going to use the masking tape to tape it, and we're going to see how it looks like. See what it looks like when we are done taping. So if you cut it on your fabric, this is what you are going to have. This is what it's going to be looking like. So guys, this is our 180-degree flay. This is our 360-degree flay, and this is our 720-degree flay. So if you are a new subscriber, please click on the notification bell. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching, so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be right there with me. Bye.